Hi boys and girls, this is Miss Degnum. I'm here to make some paper puppets with you today. You're going to need some paper, can be construction paper, computer paper. You might need some extra scraps of colored paper. Markers will do just fine, and some glue. So Kenley is my assistant. She's my 6-year-old daughter, and she is going to show you, we already made a couple puppets. I'll let her show you.
This one's an alligator, and this one's a bunny.
Make a move. There you go. Yeah. So, Kenley helped me make the alligator and the bunny. Today I'm going to make a puppy dog. So I'm going to show you how to make the talker part, the part that opens and closes. And when you're done, you can even put on a little puppet show. So here they are again. Okay, so I'm going to start off with this. This is just a piece of computer paper. It's 8.5 by 11, but you can try a really big piece. This is the size that you might need for your hand if you want to make your puppet talk. So I'm going to turn it the tall way. So it's called the portrait way of holding your paper. It's taller than it is wide. The first thing I'm going to do is fold it into 3 equal parts. Now it doesn't have to be exact. You don't need to measure it out unless you really want to, but I'm just going to go about 1/3 of the way here. Line it up the best I can and crease it. If you're gonna do this with thicker paper, that's totally fine. I'm not really sure that like a cardboard would work, but I would just use like a thin paper or construction paper. And then I'm gonna put the other one on top of it. Looks like a big old hot dog. I'm being careful not to fold it too far on top of this one. So I've got the crease here. Now, once I have that, I actually need to glue it shut. So I'm going to take the bottle of glue or a glue stick, and I'm going to just fill this whole open flap. And then I'm going to close this flap and smooth it out. I'm making a little pocket for my hand to go in. I don't know if you remember seeing Kenley. She had the top part of her hand in the one pocket and her thumb in the other part. Once I have this, it's kind of like a little tube here. I'm going to flip it over so I can't see that crease anymore. I'm going to fold it in half this way. If you're using a thicker paper like construction paper, it might buckle a little bit right here or crease. That's totally fine. I'm just creasing that back so now it's smaller. And now I have it opens and closes like this. I'm going to take this top flap here and fold it back. Crease it. And it looks something like this right now. And then I'm going to fold it over the other way. And there we go. And you just made a talker. Now what's great about this, you can turn it into any animal you want. Or monster even. So here, I'm going to show you one more time, is the crease that I folded shut. I flipped it over. I folded it in half. I folded it in half. Flipped it over, folded in half. If you need to stop the video and rewind so that you can follow those steps again, then go for it. But once you have this, you'll see that there's a little pocket here and a little pocket here, and that's what makes it, call this the talker. And once you have the talker, you can turn it into different animals. You saw I've got my little alligator here. I've got my little sweet bunny here. You can make a bunny that has little teeth coming down if you want to, that are rectangles, like these are sharp triangles. But I'm gonna turn this into a puppy dog. So I already cut out a few pieces. You can give it a tongue. I'm going to give this a few dots of glue. Dot, dot, not a lot. You can even make a tongue that curls out like a frog with a long strip of paper. I'm gonna set my doggy's tongue in here. So that's where it is. I'm gonna fold. Okay. And then I'm gonna give my little puppy some, hold his ears down this way. Ears right here. My glue's running out. But a glue stick would work too. Just put in little dots of glue. Promise it'll stick. Just gonna hold it down. I'm gonna count in my head to 20. Okay. All right. And I'm going to give my doggy a face. So he needs a nose. My little doggy needs a nose. I'm not gonna do a mouth on the outside of this because this is the mouth. I'm gonna give him a little little bitty ones. He's gonna need some eyes. Maybe if you have googly eyes, that might be kind of fun to add onto this. Maybe he has like an eye patch around his eye. It's like a Dalmatian. And there's my doggy.
Mommy.
And you can see his little mouth opens up. So these are so fun. I want you to think about all the different animals that you can do this with. Frogs. I've done puppies with first graders before and frogs with second graders before. They're lots of fun. Kenley, after we made these yesterday, got in her tent and put on a puppet show with the alligator and the bunny. Now we've got a dog to add to it. So I hope you have fun making these. Oh, look, and Kenley just found some googly eyes. If we wanted to use googly eyes that we could glue down instead of the just using a marker. So really whatever materials you have available. This one was just a marker, and we didn't even have pink paint paper, so we just used the pink marker. And here we did have green paper and a black marker, so that's how we did this one. So markers, or crayons even, extra scrap paper. All you need to do is make the talker first. So thanks for joining me. I hope that you make some puppets and can post them so that we can see them. I'm trying to get my thumb in this to show you one more time. Oop. Oh. All right, bye boys and girls.